Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, Sister Wives Show. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please subscribe and keep watching for more detailed videos. Imagine watching your family fall apart before your eyes, one relationship after another crumbling beyond repair. For Kody Brown, the patriarch of the Sister Wives family, this nightmare might just be his reality. Tensions have been brewing for years, but now, there are signs that his relationship with many of his children may be damaged beyond repair. And according to Janelle, one of Kody's wives, reconciliation seems almost impossible. So, what went wrong between Kody and his children? And why does Janelle think there's no way to fix it? Today, we're diving deep into the heart of the Sister Wives family drama to explore the signs that Kody's bond with his kids may be broken for good. Introduction to the family dynamics. To understand how things reached this point, we need to first revisit the unique dynamics of the Brown family. Kody Brown has 4 wives, Mary, Janelle, Christine, and Robin, and 18 children. The family has always prided themselves on their large, polygamous household and their commitment to each other. However, it's become increasingly clear that the relationships within the family aren't as strong as they once seemed. Over the years, we've watched tensions rise between Kody and his wives, and more recently, with his children. The cracks in their relationships have widened, especially with some of his older children, who no longer seem to share the same closeness with their father. The first major signs of strain. One of the first signs that Kody's relationship with his children was starting to strain came when his second wife, Janelle, publicly voiced concerns about the family's dynamics. Janelle, who has 6 children with Kody, has always been known as the more level-headed, pragmatic wife, but even she couldn't ignore the growing distance between Kody and their children. In several episodes of Sister Wives, Janelle hinted that her children were feeling increasingly disconnected from their father. She noted how Kody's focus on certain parts of the family, namely, his relationship with his 4th wife, Robin, and their children, was causing resentment among her own kids. This favoritism has become a major source of friction within the family, and Janelle has expressed frustration at Kody's seeming lack of effort to repair these broken bonds. Janelle's concerns about reconciliation. Janelle has also made it clear that she doesn't think reconciliation is likely anytime soon. In fact, she's gone as far as to say that she believes it might be impossible for Kody to mend his relationships with their children. But why does she feel this way? According to Janelle, Kody's increasingly strained relationship with some of his older children stems from his own unwillingness to compromise or take responsibility. She said that Kody tends to shift the blame onto others rather than addressing the real issues at hand, which has only deepened the rift between him and the kids. This unwillingness to admit fault or work on repairing his relationships has made it difficult for Janelle's children to trust their father again. And in a family this large, trust is everything. Kody's shift toward Robin's family. Another major factor that has contributed to the fractured relationship between Kody and his children is his apparent favoritism towards Robin and her kids. Fans of Sister Wives have noticed how Kody seems to spend more time with Robin and their children, often at the expense of his relationships with his older kids. This favoritism has been particularly hard for Janelle's children, who feel like their father has all but abandoned them in favor of Robin's side of the family. In one episode, Janelle's son Gabe even called out his father for not being there when he needed him most, revealing the depth of the hurt and disappointment felt by the older Brown children. While Kody has tried to defend his actions by claiming that he's simply following his heart, it's clear that this has caused irreparable damage to his bond with several of his children. Christine's perspective on Kody's role as a father. It's not just Janelle who has concerns about Kody's relationship with his children. Christine, Kody's 3rd wife, has also spoken out about his failures as a father. Before her highly publicized split from Kody, Christine often hinted that she was unhappy with how Kody interacted with their children. One of Christine's biggest criticisms of Kody is that he's become increasingly distant and disengaged as a father over the years. She's pointed out that while Kody once made an effort to be an active part of his children's lives, he now seems more focused on his own interests and maintaining control over the family's lasting impact on Christine's children, who have reportedly grown more distant from their father as well. The impact of the pandemic. The COVID-19 pandemic only worsened the strained relationships within the Brown family. During the pandemic, Kody's strict and sometimes inconsistent rules about how the family should handle social distancing caused major rifts between him and his children. For example, Janelle's children were vocal about their frustrations with Kody's rules, which they felt were unfairly enforced and often catered to Robin's household. Gabe and Garrison, two of Janelle's sons, even had a heated confrontation with their father over his unwillingness to visit them during the pandemic. These confrontations further damaged Kody's relationships with his older children, as they felt neglected and dismissed during an already challenging time. Kody's failure to reconnect with them after these incidents has left many fans wondering if the damage can ever be undone. Meri and Kody's distant relationship affects the children. We also can't ignore how Kody's distant relationship with his first wife, Meri, has affected their only child together, Leon. Meri and Kody's relationship has been rocky for years, with both of them admitting that they no longer have a romantic connection. Leon, who has since come out as transgender, has had their own complicated relationship with their father. Fans have speculated that Kody's strained relationship with Meri has affected his ability to maintain a close bond with Leon, who has been noticeably absent from many family gatherings. This distance is just another example of how Kody's personal struggles with his wives have trickled down to impact his children. Kody's inability to acknowledge his mistakes. One of the biggest obstacles standing in the way of Kody repairing his relationships with his children is his apparent inability to acknowledge his own mistakes. Throughout the series, we've seen Kody deflect blame and avoid taking responsibility for the issues within his family. This refusal to engage in self-reflection has made it difficult for his children to forgive him or move forward. Janelle, Christine, and even Meri have all commented on how Kody's unwillingness to listen or make amends has only deepened the divide within the family. Without the ability to admit fault and make changes, it's hard to see how Kody can ever rebuild the trust and connection he once had with his children. Robin's role in the family tensions. Many fans believe that Robin plays a significant role in the growing tension between Kody and his other children. While Kody has always defended Robin, claiming that she's not to blame for the family's issues, some of the older children have openly criticized her influence over their father. In particular, Janelle's children have expressed frustration with how Robin seems to dominate Kody's time and attention. This favoritism has created a rift not only between Kody and his children, but also between the children themselves. As long as Kody continues to prioritize Robin and her children over the rest of the family, it's hard to imagine the situation improving. The future of Kody's relationships with his children. So, what does the future hold for Kody's relationships with his children? At this point, it's unclear if there's any way to repair the damage that's been done. Janelle's pessimism about reconciliation seems to reflect a deeper truth, that Kody may have already lost the trust and respect of many of his kids. While Kody has tried to maintain control over the family's narrative on sister wives, the cracks in his relationships with his children have become impossible to ignore. And unless Kody is willing to make some serious changes, it's likely that these relationships will continue to deteriorate. For many of Kody's children, it may already be too late to mend the bonds that have been broken. In the end, Kody Brown's relationships with his children may be beyond repair. Come back to our channel for all your updates. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe to my channel.